Pic N Save Corporation was a closeout retail chain that opened in 1950 and closed in 2002. If you've clicked onto this video, then you know what today is. It's Throwback Thursday. Every Thursday, I'll be releasing a new video of an old video that I did before. These new videos are longer and have more detail than the ones before. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you get notified of my latest video. Be sure to leave a comment or a suggestion for a future video. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Mr. Pic N Save, and I'm here to take you on this week's Bargain Thrill Ride. Girls' sweaters, sizes 4 to 14, only $5.95. Ladies' fashion pantyhose or men's casual socks, your choice, only $1.29. Ladies' crop top and high-cut brief sets, only $2.98. And status bags, any style, only $7.95. Pic N Save, it's not just a store for bargains, it's a thrill ride for shoppers.
In 1950, World War II veteran Bill Zimmerman opened the first Pic N Save in Culver City. After the war, Zimmerman moved to Los Angeles. Working as a welder at night, Zimmerman made the rounds of manufacturers by day. Buying and selling was what he knew, so he would run to see what manufacturers had left over. These leftovers range from shirts, which Zimmerman hawked on the street, in bars, and other places, to plastic household wear sold directly to grocery stores. Zimmerman soon began selling from the back of a truck, and by 1950 he opened his first retail store in Culver City, California, moving his family into an apartment in the back of the store. Called Freight Outlet, the store featured war surplus and other items. Zimmerman's wife tended the store while he searched for merchandise. By the mid-1950s, Zimmerman was able to open a second store. Arthur Frankel, Zimmerman's cousin, flew out to Los Angeles to join Zimmerman's business. Zimmerman took charge of locating and buying merchandise, usually paying on the spot in cash, and Frankel picked up Zimmerman's purchases, storing them in a warehouse or stock in the stores. The pair slowly expanded that freight outlet chain, primarily in the Los Angeles area, and then moving into other areas in California. In the 1960s, Zimmerman changed the name of his stores to Pic N Save, in part to distance the chain's image from its Army surplus origins as the company moved to sales of new merchandise exclusively. By then, Zimmerman had already begun to build a reputation among manufacturers as the place to unload their overruns, discontinue merchandise, and commercial failures. Sales by the end of the decade topped $10 million. Louis Merrifield joined the company as a corporate counsel in 1971 and led the company into its initial public offering the following year. The IPO, involving 250,000 shares priced at $14.50 per share, quickly sold out. By the mid-1970s, the company's chain of Pic N Save outlets reached 47 stores in California, including 29 in the LA area, with its first out-of-state store in Arizona. Between 1972 and 1976, sales more than tripled to $43.6 million. Earnings grew from less than $1 million in 1972 to nearly $5 million in 1976, good year, a jump attributable to Zimmerman's desire to keep cash on hand for swift purchasing power instead of investing in more rapid expansion. By 1976, the company employed more than 1,000 people and operated its own 35-truck fleet with a warehouse space in 4 Los Angeles facilities. Almost all of its stores were leased, and about 40% were subleased. By 1981, the company achieved $133 million in revenues at its 78 stores, providing net earnings of over $8 million. Zimmerman's 31% share of the company was already valued at over $100 million. The company was also valued by thousands of manufacturers across the country. Where Zimmerman once made the rounds of manufacturers, many were now coming to Pic N Save's team of buyers. The company not only took unwanted merchandise off merchandisers' hands, but also showed a willingness to do so on the manufacturer's term, which often included agreements not to advertise the product or to resell to direct competitors in the manufacturer's ordinary distribution channels. These arrangements allowed manufacturers to discontinue failed and overstocked items quietly without damaging the image of their brand names. For its part, Pic N Save rarely spent more than 1% of revenues on advertising, depending instead on strong word of mouth and loyalty of its customers. Operations expanded into Nevada, Texas, New Mexico, and Utah, raising the number of stores in the chain to 87. The company faced a new challenge in 1991. Its expansion into the Southeast brought the company into conflict with National Merchandise Corporation, which had been licensing the nearly identical Pic N Save name in the 1950s and had registered it in 1968, a move that Pic N Save had neglected. Under a settlement, Pic N Save was allowed to keep its name in its California stores. All the other stores, as well as the corporation itself, were to be given a new name. Instead of hiring an outside consultant or marketing research experts, the company held a contest among its store employees. The winning name was Mcfrugals. The corporation formally changed its name to McFrugals Bargains Closeouts, Inc. in 1992. Mcfrugals sounds to me like someone let their kids choose the name. Maybe it was inspired by DuckTales' Scrooge McDuck, or someone thought it was cute to name it similar to McDonald's. The name change and a variety of cost-cutting measures, coupled with merchandising successes such as selling 90,000 pairs of LA Gear sneakers, normally priced at $65, for $19, helped in the turnaround. Between 1993 and 1995, the company opened more than 100 new stores, including an aggressive 1995 push into the Midwest market, adding 17 stores in that region in 1995 alone. By 1995, the company faced a changing retail environment. The line between discount retailers such as Kmart and closeout retailers were becoming blurred, and McFrugals found it difficult to maintain its traditional 40 to 70% pricing edge. McFrugals left both markets in the late 1990s. In 1997, Consolidated Stores Corporation bought out the remaining McFrugal stores for $995 million in stock. In 2002, Big Lots, formerly Consolidated Stores, converted them into the Big Lots brand. Mark Miller opened the next generation of bargain and closeout retail, Pic N Save Bargains, on Friday, November 13, 2020, in Anaheim Town Square in Anaheim, California. Miller hopes that the emphasis on too good to pass up deals, combined with a well-kept store, wide aisles, and a friendly staff, will help set the store apart from other deep discount retailers. He hopes that it will be as successful as its predecessor. So what do you remember about Pic N Save? Leave a message or a comment below. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you just watched my video, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.